Hello everyone and welcome to my cruise channel. Today we're going to talk about Celebrity Cruise Line versus Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Now it should be made clear that both cruise lines are owned by the same company but are aimed at slightly different demographics. So are you trying to decide between the two? Well, my family has cruised both lines many times before. In fact, my very first cruise was on the SS Meridian, Celebrity Cruises' first cruise ship, when I was just 5 years old. So I've seen the company go through many changes over the years. Celebrity Cruises tends to cater towards a much older crowd, while Royal Caribbean tends to be geared towards a much younger crowd. In my experience, there tends to be a lot less kids on Celebrity Cruises. While each cruise line has their own children's program, Royal has a much more diverse program. On many of their ships, you'll find different rooms in Adventure Ocean, Royal Caribbean's Kids Club, than at Camp at Sea. There's also much more programming for children throughout Royal Caribbean ships, whereas Celebrity tends to limit most of the children's programming to Camp at Sea. Some of the programming offered for children on Royal Caribbean ships include their very own theater and arcades, which, while Celebrity does have arcades as well, there tends to be more of them on Royal Caribbean ships. Royal also has more activities available on their pool decks than Celebrity does. Some activities include flow riders, which are surf simulators, rock climbing walls, zip lines, and even water slides. On the Anthem-class ships, you'll find the North Star, the tallest observation deck at sea in the world. On Oasis-class ships, you'll find the Ultimate Abyss, the tallest dry slide at sea. Royal has more activities geared towards families outside the pool deck as well, especially on larger ships. On Oasis-class ships, they're divided into neighborhoods, and one of them is called the Boardwalk. Here you'll find a carousel that anyone can ride for free, and you can even have your fortune read by Zoltar as inspired by the movie Big. On Icon of the Seas, you also have the Crown's Edge, which is part zipline and part ropes course going over the side of the ship. On Celebrity's Edge-class ships, you'll also have the opportunity to ride the Magic Carpet. Now, from what I'm told, this venue functions mostly as a bar. However, there are times when it's a specialty dining restaurant. It's basically a venue that moves vertically on the outside of the ship. Now, Royal Caribbean has something very similar called the Rising Tide Bar. However, this bar is inside and it floats between two decks. On Royal ships, you'll also have more of an opportunity to interact with the art on board. On Oasis-class ships, you can even find hidden artworks. Have you ever been served a drink by a robot? On Anthem and Oasis-class ships, you'll have the opportunity to see this happen if you visit the Bionic Bar. While both Celebrity and Royal Caribbean have free shows, the entertainment options for each of the shows differs. Celebrity tends to offer more variety shows, whereas Royal will offer more main stage productions such as Cats, Hairspray, Saturday Night Fever, We Will Rock You, and Mamma Mia on their larger ships. On Oasis-class ships, you can also see the shows in the Aqua Theater, which is an amazing experience in and of itself. Finally, Royal also offers passengers the opportunity to see ice skating shows. Even the vibe on each line is somewhat different. Royal tends to be aimed more towards an adventurous crowd, whereas Celebrity tends to be aimed more towards a more subdued crowd. While both offer loyalty programs, which status match to each other, sometimes the benefits are somewhat different. For example, on Celebrity, they have an elite happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. where you can get free drinks. On Royal Caribbean, you get 4 free drinks loaded onto your SeaPass card daily once you reach Diamond level. These vouchers can be redeemed at any time during the day. Speaking of drinks, there is another difference in drink availability among Celebrity or Royal Caribbean ships. On Celebrity, you have to go to a restaurant or a bar to get a drink. On larger Royal ships, they have the freestyle machines, which can come with the drink package. On embarkation day, you'll have the opportunity to pick out a thermos at any bar, which has a microchip on the bottom of it. When you want to drink from the machine, all you need to do is unscrew the top of it and fill up the thermos. At the bar, you'll need to unscrew the top to let the waitstaff know you want to drink. Overall, it really depends on what experience you want to get out of your vacation. We love both lines and cannot wait to sail on either line again. For those of you who have been on both lines, we would love to hear your thoughts. And as always, bon voyage!